When we die in 5D, will some choose to come back and be born into 3D? That's a great question. So typically what happens is when you are using these energies of life, these like different dimensional planes that we're in, where you're using them as lessons, right? They're like playgrounds to like learn your lessons. So typically you just keep advancing and keep evolving. You don't typically go backwards into energy, but if you do that, it's to help those lower energies, and it's much less about your advancement. So usually it's more like an ascended master or something like that, but it's usually someone who's like way higher than that energy. They'll go back in there to help. That's exactly what Jesus was. Jesus was a ascended master that was way too high vibration for the energy that we were in, but he came down as the person of Jesus, as the human of Jesus, to help us with our vibrational energies, to help leapfrog us forward a little bit more with our thinking and just open up our perspective. So that's just one example of being in a higher energy and then coming down to a lower one to help. So you can choose to do that. Most will not, because it's more about just keep going in our journey. We keep climbing like our own little spiritual ladder, but you can. So that's a personal decision that you would have to make on the ethereal. I hope that helps. Also, another thought on this, and I'm going to make another video. Oh, my voice just went out. We will not necessarily die when we're in 5D. You can choose to die, or you can choose to disintegrate your body and go to a like a light energy being. You will be able to choose when you go back into the ethereal. It's a very, very, very different energy. So like death and life are not going to be the same as they are on this plane, because this is a very different dimensional plane. But I knew what you were meaning, like when we leave that 5D energy and it's time for us to reincarnate, will we choose? So that's the question that I was answering. I hope that helps.